Hi everyone, this is Colleen with Designs of Value Art School. Today we're going to talk about picking your colors to match your design. This happens to be a hollyhock. I'm putting it on a smaller paper, so I took the big design and I cut it down to this area that I wanted it to go on. And so we're going to pick our colors for this design. And I got the tracing here, and I've got my graphite, so you can see how this is all working together. This is the graphite, and there's the design itself. I think I have it backwards here. Let me flip her around so it makes sense. So let's go. We'll leave this out, and we're going to pick some colors as to what we want here. And I've got a blank sheet of watercolor paper, one that I just picked up at Walmart, fairly inexpensive, because I want to make a color map with you today. And I'm just going to grab my mixing brush here. You don't ever want to use your good brushes to do your mixing. So what I'm going to do is put some water in here, clean out my brush. It's obviously dirty. Not very smart on my part to leave it dirty like that. We want to have that nice and clean. That looks better. Wipe that out of there. And to just do the map, I don't use the blending and glazing medium. I just use straight water. It's going to give you the same effect. But you do want to have some scrap papers. Let's set these things aside, so you can hold it up to the color values that you're looking for. Now I just picked up Quinacridone Magenta, and I want to see how close this is going to get us. It's pretty close. Some more value in there. This would be the dark color. And of course in watercolors, just adding water lightens the value of your watercolors. So there we've got the dark, the mid value, and the light. Now let's take a look. Pretty darn close, except I would say in the very darkest areas you're going to want to add possibly a neutral tint. Let's see what that does to this color. Oh, that's not bad. Yep, I think that's going to work. It was just a touch. Let's see. See how much darker that went? Could even go a little darker than that, I think. But that neutral tint is kind of nice. Doesn't change the value of your color. Yep, I think that's exactly what we need there in those darkened, deep areas. So that's how I choose colors for a design. I just pick the colors that I'm thinking are going to match the floral or whatever it is that we're painting. We do need to have a little bit of a yellow. It's a little bit non-lemony yellow, so let's try this color and see. Ooh, that'd be pretty for that center. There we go. Not too bad. It could actually be just a tad darker. So I picked up Sennelier Yellow Light, and now I'm picking up just a touch of Gold Ochre. And I'm adding that in just to tone that color down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. So that's how I choose my colors. Of course, we're going to do a green background with this design. It should go fairly quick. You'll get to watch me paint it, but I just wanted you to see how I choose my colors. So what I'm going to do here then is I'm going to put these colors out on my paper. I don't want to forget how I created them, so I like to write it in as I go, and this is my color map. And then I put in here Sennelier Yellow Light, Golden Ochre. That's how I created it. And then when I'm done painting this, the tracing, the photograph, the color map, I even like to include this so I have an idea of what I was thinking, goes in to I create a folder for each one of my paintings. There's my light value. My mid value. Just a little darker there. There we go. And then I'm going to skip a spot. This is the darkest for the center. Very little water in the darkest of the three values. Okay, and then I'll just put in there how I created it. This one will have Quinacridone Magenta plus the neutral tint, and these are just the three values of the same Quinacridone Magenta. But then I keep it all together, and then if I decide in the future I really like this color scheme that I used, and then I can pull this out and have the map right in my folder with the design, and it'll tell me exactly what I did to create that color that I absolutely love. So you might want to start doing that with your designs. It's real important to be able to go back and say, oh yeah, I really like that, let's do it again, but you forgot how you did it. So this is really critical for you to keep. And I want to thank you for watching today. And please don't forget, check me out on my Patreon site. If you decide that these are the types of things that you want to see me do in the future for just some real quick blurbs like this, please let me know. Give me a like so that YouTube knows that you're watching me and enjoying what we're doing. Thank you again. Have a great day.